Here's the uncomfortable truth that no one likes to talk about. You never actually own your home. Even when the mortgage is fully paid off, even when the title has your name on it in your hand, the government still sends a bill every single year for as long as you live. Miss a few payments and the same government that encouraged you to buy the house will auction it off to the highest bidder. That's not ownership, that's a lifestyle subscription with late fees. Let's talk numbers. Property taxes are one of the largest recurring costs in home ownership in America. In 2023, U.S. homeowners paid over $363 billion in property taxes, up 54% from a decade ago. The average American homeowner now pays somewhere around $2,890 a year, but in high-cost states, it really gets brutal. For example, New Jersey, $9,500 average annual bill. Illinois, $6,000 plus. Texas, around $5,700, even though there is no state income tax. Florida, $4,300 and climbing fast, and up 25% in the last 5 years. So even after you paid off your house, you're still cutting a check that feels a lot like rent, except this time, well, your landlord is the government. Here's the game. Your county reassigns a value for your property every year. That value goes up even if your income doesn't. And then they apply a tax rate, usually between 0.5 and 2.5%, depending on where you live. In plain English, if your home's assessed at $400,000, you're paying anywhere from $2,000 to $10,000 a year just to keep it. And you never really stop paying it ever. Even if your mortgage is gone, even if you're retired and living on fixed income, even if you owned your home for the last 50 years, that's why you'll never truly own your property, because ownership without the ability to keep it isn't ownership. It's a tenancy with paperwork. Now, here's where it gets dangerous. As home values skyrocket, property taxes follow automatically. Between 2010 and 2023, U.S. property tax collections rose to nearly 80%, even in states where wages barely moved. And because assessments lag the market, homeowners get slammed after the boom. And it happens when the least can afford it. For example, in Austin, Texas, from 2012 to 2020, the median home prices tripled. Property tax bill nearly doubled, hitting an average of $9,200 per household. In Florida, Miami-Dade saw their taxes jump 36% in just 5 years. So while everyone celebrates appreciation, they forget that it comes with built-in penalty, higher taxes forever. And if you think that you can just skip a year, you can't. Property taxes are secured by liens, which means the government's claim on your property outranks everybody else, including your mortgage lender. Miss a few payments, and counties will sell your tax debt to investors through something that's called tax lien certificate. Those investors can eventually foreclose on your home, even if you own just a few $1,000s, and there's nothing you, your bank, or your attorney can do to stop it. In 2022 alone, over 10,000 homes were lost to tax foreclosures across the U.S. That's people losing fully paid off homes, not because of bad loans, but because they couldn't keep up with taxes. And while inflation is making it worse, local governments rely heavily on property taxes. They use it to fund schools, fire departments, public projects, and they rarely lower rates. Even when property values drop, assessments don't always follow. So you can literally be paying taxes on a value your home no longer holds. It is a slow bleed that compounds, a hidden cost that grows faster than your savings. So yeah, you might own your home, but stop paying property taxes and you'll find out really soon who really does. The property tax system was designed to fund public services, but it's turned into this perpetual rent for your own land. You don't own it, you lease it from the government, one annual payment at a time. This is Thrive Network. Click like, comment, subscribe, and tell us what you think, and we'll see you on the next one.